We are learning more about the grant aimed at helping rural Oklahoma schools with mental health services. News 9's Augusta McDonald joining us now live in studio with why districts say this is much needed.
Carl, the pandemic has been very tough on kids' mental health, but this grant is targeted care for students in areas where there are very few resources for people who are struggling.
This grant is going to go a long ways towards filling in those gaps where our counselors just don't have the amount of time in the day because they're stretched so thin.
The AWARE grant from the Oklahoma State Department of Education will support the social and emotional needs of students in areas where few providers are close by for anyone. According to the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse, the ratio of population to mental health providers in the Project AWARE South region, which includes Lawton, Davis, and Sulphur, is 621 to 1. The Oklahoma State average is 201 to 1.
And most of them, when they're struggling academically, their needs aren't being met somewhere else in their life.
The department also reports that 1 in 5 students statewide has some sort of mental health need. New counselors will teach coping skills and support preventative mental health work.
Part of that's going to go hand in hand with some of the training with our communities and parents and families on hopefully dealing with some of these mental health issues so that they're not brought into the classroom.
He says outbursts in the classroom that lead to disciplinary issues are often about trauma or stress at home.
Suspensions, again, are a reactive measure by the school when somebody does something wrong. And usually, we're basically sending that student back home to a situation that might not be the best.
Both Davis and Sulphur public schools are accepting applications for community grant managers and licensed professional counselors. Augusta McDonald, Oklahoma's Own News 9.